Hello folks, this is Steve AB4L. I'm in Worthville. You could call it a subdivision of Randleman. It's north of where I live in outskirts of Asheboro. Now it says this is the Russell Walker Road. There's no outlet, I know that. Now, something happened down here that sitting at home with my computer, with the blind up and the window open, I could see the smoke. Now, that tower is a water pressure tower, which would service the town, the little village here. And service the mill that's ahead. Now they used to have a tower like that in Franklinville. I've shown you where the base of it is. So this is the approach to the what was the Worthville Mill, which was closed, and from a television program that I saw on YouTube, supposedly it was under renovation to become apartments. Extreme danger, for your safety, do not enter. Private property. Now, if you were to go to Franklinville and look at the what is now the museum project, which is the burnt out old mills, this is about what it would look like. Why would it have been such a big fire? The last time I was here, there were windows on this. So the interior, if you look up on the second floor there, the second opening going away from us, you see the metal drain pipe, first opening, second one. You can see the charred remains of a window frame. So the entire interior was timber. But how old? Over 100 years? Maybe 150 years? Do you think it was really dry? Now look down and you see there was also a basement. So my conjecture is that once a fire started somewhere in the dried timbers, there was no stopping it. It's like lighting cotton bales and thinking you can put it out. I've seen that. And by the time they noticed it, it was really too far for anyone. All they were doing was spraying to contain it. So the project to turn the mill building into apartments is that unusual in this area? They have them in Asheboro, they have them in Greensboro. They end up being apartments or business units. Now I'm going to stop for a second and start my other camera for a moment because I'm looking down. Oh, I can't do that. I didn't bring that camera with me. Did it fall on the floor? No, it didn't. All right. To my left was also a big area of the mill, and it's all collapsed, so it was probably a wooden building. All right, so I thought I would come by and show you what it looks like now, what, a month afterwards, maybe more than a month afterwards. The Worthville. Now, in the week or so after the fire, when I was doing my daily thing at the Riverside Park in Franklinville, I happened to strike up a conversation with somebody who was also there for exercise. And it turned out that he had had an uncle that had been a partner in that mill way back in the 30s. And he mentioned that when he went through the old man's belongings, which apparently had been stored in a attic somewhere, he found an engraved pistol, which by the inscription, what it was is that his uncle, who was a partner in the Worthville Mill in the 30s, would take that pistol with him to the bank and pick up the payroll cash and come back to the mill and pay the workers. So in a certain way, for sure, those old Western movies were telling the truth, right? So we're in Worthville, which is a community at the edge of Randleman. And we just visited the site of the Worthville Mill. I don't remember if I've had any published videos of what the mill looked like before, but I'll check. This is Steve AB40. Just out for a beautiful ride. It's 80 degrees Fahrenheit today. Saying see you in 73.